Hi, gigpreneur. What is going on? Welcome. Happy Saturday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Azimi, and I am somebody who used to work in the corporate office in a call center environment, working 14, 16-hour days, 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week, until my pancreas shut down on me, left me unemployable with nothing to fall back on. I don't know if you ever hit rock bottom like that, but yeah, no bueno. So now I had to figure out a way to make some extra money. So turned into the online space, and now I help folks start a side gig online and use social media to grow it. If that is you, drop the word me in the comments, and I'll get back with you after this live. Beta June, how are you? I see you on Instagram. I'm excited to see you. You guys are in for a treat. If you don't know, now you know. If you're new to my lives, welcome. If it's your first time, hopefully it won't be your last time. But if you are a vet to my lives, you already know I love stories. I love when you guys share your stories with me. I love to collect stories. I love to tell stories, and I even love like true stories. I love them even more. But tonight, I got a story that's gonna just blow your mind. You ready? So one day, a guy sees his shoe is ripped up, and he likes to take his shoe to a shoe repair man. So he takes his shoe in, and the shoe repair guy, he takes a look at the shoe and says, "You know what? It looks like I could get this fixed with 3 stitches." And the guy says, "Okay, how much does each? How much does it cost?" And he says, "Well, I'll charge you $10 a stitch for the whole thing, 30 bucks." Says, "No problem. You get it done." So he starts to work on the shoe. He puts the first stitch in, pulls it, good job, and the second and third, and the shoe is done. And before he hands over the shoe to the person, he takes a really good closer look at the shoe, and in his mind, he thinks, you know, I could give it an extra stitch. I could give it the fourth stitch. And then he pauses for a second and he goes, well, the 3 stitches are going to be fine. The fourth stitch is going to make it so that this shoe is going to last a long time and it's not going to get ruined again. But then he pauses again and he says, um, I'm not really obligated to give the fourth stitch. I've already charged and got paid for the 3 stitches. He's already agreed to 3, and it's not like I'm lying to him or anything. So, morally and lawfully, I don't really have to give the fourth stitch. And he gives back the shoe. The moral of this story is this: the world is filled with fourth stitches. So many of us stop at what just needs to be done. We never go beyond because we don't feel that we are responsible for that extra. We work as much as we're paid. We don't do anything else. We take responsibility as little as we possibly can. We don't extend our responsibility. We don't go to the fourth stitch. So many of us cut everything at the third stitch. Why? Because that is what is required legally, morally, A lot of us don't have it in us to give more, even though we don't really need to, even though we're not obligated to do so. How many times you pump the brakes, you're like, well, I've done enough. I don't need to do any more. I've done enough for this person. I've done enough for my job. I've done enough for my customers. I've done enough for my clients. I've done enough for my students. I've done enough for my family. I've done enough for my spouse. I've done enough for my kids. I've done enough for my pets. We just stop at enough because why would we go the extra mile? Why would we put that fourth stitch and nobody's even going to know? I think it's such a profound story that you can carry with you forever because it's such a short with an impact of a story. Hey, listen, you could always stop at the third stitch and call it a day. But I recommend you consider looking into that fourth stitch and give it a little bit more than enough. With that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. If you feel like this is worthy of sharing, if you know somebody who could, hey, they would appreciate this story. Tag them to this, share it with them. Let's go. And with that, hey, if you're not following me, I don't know why you aren't. I'll tell you all day how amazing I am. You can find me on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads. And I go with Side Gig Sean. So with that, I am Sean Azimi. I'm somebody who used to work in a call center environment in an office for like 19 years, you know, 14, 16-hour days, 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week, until my pancreas is shut down on me. It quit on me. And it left me unemployable. I can't get a job. And I had nothing to fall back on. So I don't know if you've ever hit rock bottom like that, but it's tough, right? It's definitely tough. So I had to turn onto the whole gig economy, the online space. And now I help folks like you, like me, to build and start a business online and grow it using social media. If that resonates with you, whether you're serious or curious, drop the word me in the comments and I got you. Beta June says, we don't ever do enough for our pets, that's for sure. I could agree with you because they could take it all, right? And still we would come short. So with that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.